So today we're going to talk about mastering zip files in Windows 11. If you're watching this as a short, then hit the thumbnail in the bottom right hand corner. If you're already watching the full video, then hang tight, more details coming up. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So in Windows 11, making zip files just got a lot easier because you don't need any software with it. It comes pre-built in to Windows 11. So how do you zip a file or a folder up? Well, first of all you need to do is, say for instance, it was this file here I wanted to zip up. Just click on the right mouse button. That's the button on the right hand side of the mouse, not the left. And then you'll get this little menu come up. And one of the options in the menu is compress to zip file. Left click on that and there you go. It creates a zip file and all you need to do is just give it a name if you're not happy with the name it's given it already. So I could change this now if I wanted to. So I could just change it to guide if I really wanted to. There you go, guide. Now I should say once you've zipped the file up, it doesn't actually remove the original file. The original file is still there. So don't worry about that. But say if I wanted to unzip the file, then all I need to do again is to move on my mouse over the zip file, the guide that I just created. Click on the right mouse button again. That's the button on the right hand side of the mouse, not the left. And then move your mouse over extract all and click on the left mouse button and it will say to you, where do you want to extract this to? So click on extract once you've chosen the area and there you go. There's the file there. What it's actually done is it's extracted it to the folder that I've put the zip file in, but it's created a folder called guide or whatever the zip file was called. So when I go into guide there we go. There's my guide to setting up OneDrive on your PC, the file that I zipped up earlier. Now, what if I wanted to zip up a whole folder? Then I'd just do the same thing. Move my mouse over the folder rather than the file. Click on the right mouse button, not the left. Now, if you get this menu up, then you've probably moved the file or the folder or not moved your mouse over the name of the folder. Let's just try it again. There we go. I've moved my mouse over the name of the folder. And there we go. We've got this menu up here. And what we want is we want to move our mouse over compress to zip file. Click on the left mouse button. And it might take a little bit longer because it's zipping up more files. But there you go. It's given us a zip file there. And it's called forms. Again, if I'm quite happy with that as a name, I can just press enter or return on the keyboard to accept that. Or I can change it. So in this case, I'm just going to put forms zipped, just to distinguish it from the original forms folder. So press enter or return on the keyboard once I'm happy and there you go, there's forms zipped. Now, what if I wanted to add some more files or folders to the zip file once I've zipped it up? So, okay, let's just try adding this file here, this guide to setting up OneDrive on your PC. So all I do is I just move my mouse over it, okay? I click and hold the left mouse button and just drag it over the zip file until you see the word copy come up. Once you see the word copy, let go of the left mouse button and then hopefully that will be added to the zip file. Let's just check it. So I'm just going to double left click on that and there we go. It's been added to the zip file. Now, what if I wanted to, say for instance, remove a file from the zip file? Well, all I need to do is just double left click on zip file. Okay. Find the file or the folder I want to remove, click on the right mouse button and then click on delete. And there you go, we get a warning here saying, are you sure you want to permanently delete this file? Say yes, and there you go. That's removed that. And you just repeat that for as many files as you want to delete or folders. If you want to delete this folder here up the top from the zip file, again, let's just right click on it, left click delete. Okay, and it says, are you sure you want to permanently delete this folder? Yes. And there you go, it's gone. So you might be thinking, well, he's been banging on about this zip file for the past couple of minutes, but what is the point of a zip file? Well, a zip file will reduce the size of your files that you put into it. It also makes it easier to, say, email or transfer multiple files. Rather than transferring hundreds of files or tens of files, you can just transfer one file. Say if you was emailing it to somebody, you just email them the zip file. It will be slightly smaller and it would just be one file rather than several files. And as you can see here on the right here, you've got ratio. So it tells you how much each file has been reduced by. Now, a lot of files now are pretty well tight when it comes to size anyway, so you're probably going to find you're not going to save a lot of space by zipping up files, not in comparison to what they used to be. Like zip files used to be mega sort of data saving functions, because it could more or less reduce the size of, say, a Word file by about 99%, you know, in some cases. But in nowadays, it's not going to reduce it that much. I mean, this file here has been reduced to 15% or by 15% of its original size. And we can check to see how much it's been reduced by. So just move your mouse over the file name, click the right mouse button, go to properties, and there we go. It says here the size of the file was 16 kilobytes, compressed it's 14 kilobytes. So not a great saving on that, but you never know. If you are zipping up loads of files into one big zip file, then it might save you quite a bit of space overall. So there you go. That is a great little guide to zipping up files in Windows 11. Like I say, don't need any extra software to do this. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and if you did, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos covering all sorts of subjects. Whilst you're here, hopefully you'll find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money.